would you like a quick hit of nostalgia and forgetting about the things happening in the world and getting a dopamine hit by finding out what's about to happen? Well, do I have things for you? Check this out. I have these pins, Neopet pins. I have these. And guess what? That's not all. That's not all. I also have 3 more pins that are Tamagotchis. Tamagotchis, right? They happened in my Facebook algorithm, and let's be honest, those algorithms are bomb. Now, Neopets, for those of you who are not familiar, it's like late 90s, early 2000s situation. I can't remember when I really started getting into it. I think around 2002. Don't quote me on that. I was not in like the first group of people who are interested in it. Like by the time that I got into it, there was a couple of different like I want to say like remodels and things were happening on the website. Now Neopets is like a website for a lot of different things. It was cool, but one of the things was that you get these pets, these Neopets, and they're just like different creatures, but they're based on like real creatures like rabbits and stuff. And then you get to get paintbrushes if you have a lot of the currency in there, and this was currency that you earned. And then if you were like really rich in the game, then you could buy some of these paintbrushes or acquire some paintbrushes, and then you would turn your pet into basically a themed pet. So we see here there's fairy, baby, Halloween, rainbow, tiki or something maybe, and cloud. So it was cool. They would never die. Similar thing with Tamagotchi. But the thing about Neopets for me is that they helped me learn internet stuff and like how to make a website and things, because you were able to get your own page for every pet that you had, which you were allowed to have a max of 3. For every pet that you had, you could make a website for them, or like a web page for them, and you could use HTML and you could create and design your own website, and it could have whatever you want on it. And I know that I had screenshots of funny things that happened to me on the website. Tamagotchis, on the other hand, are these little eggs. Again, 90s. Like my first Tamagotchi was 98 or so. I had one that was like army camo colored, and it was just this super pixelated screen where you have this little pet that lives in like this little egg key. It's like egg shape, but it's like kind of thick, but it's not circular. And you'd have to make sure that you clean up after it and that you feed it and play with it and stuff like that. So these are called blind boxes for those of you who are not familiar. And these ones have pins in them. So I just thought they weren't that expensive. And I was like, I love Neopets. I spent so much time on that website. It helped me to learn about, oh, that's funny. Okay, so they all come with a code for a website I haven't logged into for decades. Literally decades at this point. But yeah, and it was just a cool thing. So here's the fairy brush. So you could use it one time. You could use it one time on one of your pets, and then it would change it and change the theming of that pet to be, in this case, fairy. And I think it was a British website, because they spelled fairy like Faerie, and normally in America we don't spell it like that. Okay. So there's a 1 in, well, I don't want to say a 1 in 5 chance or 1 in 6 chance, but there are 6 options. We got 2 more. Wait, did I get the other one out? There's my cat. Say hello, Charles. Okay. Then let's see what we got. Is it going to be it? Oh, no, it's not. Great. It's not the same. So this is I dropped it. This is the Halloween one. So your pet could look cool and like like a villain or something. I think the bunny one, is the bunny version on here? Yeah, so you see this little bunny? So these are the baby versions of these creatures. So this one's like an alien mixed with a cat. And this one is like, I think it's called a jub jub. It's just like a little fur ball with feet. This was like Shoryu or something. It's like a dragon. This was like a cat as well. This was like way more of a cat. This is like a furrier cat and a unicorn and everything. And these ones are particularly, I don't want to say girly, but cutesy, because it's baby, but not all, like boys play this website too. Some more of these. I'll open those up at the end so that way if anybody actually wants to use them, go ahead and enjoy. I don't know what you get. Oh, I got the baby one. Nice. Yeah, the baby one is so cute. This website was like obsessed with fairies, and not like in a weird way where like people would say that it's like making children practice witchcraft or something. I'm sure people were saying that, but that's not at all what it was. Okay, so now we have these baby ones, which again, like if you use this baby paintbrush on your pet, then you could theme it, and you don't get to change it. So here's the bunny. I forgot what the bunny's name was, but I had one of these, but not the baby one. I had, I believe I had the Halloween bunny, and it was like a vampire, and it had a cape and stuff, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty certain of that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have 2 more after this. Let's see. Got the little unicorn situation. They only had the paintbrush and the baby Neopets. I wish they had more. I would have bought more, because I mean the baby one is cute and all, but I would have bought more stuff. They also had the negs. I don't remember why they were called that, but they were like eggplant looking things. Dang, I'm really getting these duplicates, huh? Shoot. Okay. But the negs came out later on when I was on the website. Well, were they there at the beginning? I feel like they came out later. But maybe I'm wrong. And I don't even remember what they did. I remember there was like a rainbow one. I think you get them from the snow month. Wow. Wow. There was some kind of snake like monster that lived in a cave, and you would go there and you would try to steal from him, and then you get his thing. But the funny thing is like it wasn't even like a game. It was just like you clicked on it, and then you just see what happens. So it's like not even interactive. So I don't know. Okay, so we got 3 more. We got these Tamagotchis. Let's see how many duplicates I get here. Okay, so we got a little, oh, it's a lenticular. It's a lenticular, which means that it's like plastic, and depending on how you hold it, it shows you a different image. So this is not like digital or something. I know it's hard to tell, but it's just plastic, and it just depends on how you look at it. It changes it. So you have your Tamagotchi asleep. First, if you have a Tamagotchi chilling. Okay, so we got a pink one. Let's see what the other ones are. See if we have duplicates. Because, oh, no, we don't. Okay. Well, we have 2 originals. Okay. This guy is eating. So you can see in the corner the fork and the knife. And then he has something like candy. And then it's eating it. And now he's happy. And let's see. For this one. Okay, so you can see that the second symbol here is active, and that's because he's sleeping, I guess. I'm trying to see what that is. I don't remember what that symbol is, but that one's obviously a fork and a knife. Okay, last one. Let's see how we do here. Yes, we got 3 different ones. Oh, and this is hilarious. This is a great place to end off. It's not really funny, but you know, it's like a timeless classic. If you have children and you're trying to entertain them and you give them something that pretends to poop, it's like you will get hours of entertainment. In the bottom left, I believe that's like a chicken icon. I'm kind of blanking on what that meant. I do remember that being a thing, but I don't remember what it meant. But it might have just been that he went to the bathroom, but then there was no toilet, so you have to pick up after him and then handle that. So we did great for the Tamagotchis. We did so for the paintbrushes, and then we just made a mistake with those Neopet babies. Let's see how I can open this. Oh, do I have to just scratch it? Dang it. Okay. Because I like you, I will do this. Because I'm just gonna, oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Okay, give me a second. Let me cut it real quick. I'm gonna cut the video. Okay, friends who play Neopets still, here you go. Here you go. Go ahead, pause it if you need to. I don't know if anybody's actually going to use them, but I sure ain't. So enjoy. I'm just sharing the wealth, you know, just trying to put some good karma out into the universe because I could use it sometimes. And there you go. I did it by hand, so you're welcome. Yeah, so that was interesting. It was partially good and partially a miss, but it's nice to reminisce and think about these times that were interesting and formative in some ways. All right, so let's see what happens next.